Hello, welcome to the Death by Disney podcast. And today I'm going to be talking about something that we don't traditionally see as Disney, but of course they own the intellectual properties, so it is Disney, and that is Marvel. And like a lot of people, I imagine that I really like some aspects of the MCU, and I dislike other aspects of the MCU. But I think that the biggest thing that generally puts casual fans off is the amount of knowledge that you need to consume any bit of Marvel information or media nowadays. And I think that's why the Fantastic Four movie actually was so great because you didn't need any of that. There wasn't any crossover between other characters or franchises. You could go into the movie just not knowing anything about it. So today, I'm reviewing something that highlights that problem in a major way, which is Marvel Zombies. So, first of all, the series is really short. It's 4 episodes long. Um, it does set up that they would have a second season for that, but I think the the big problem is that you need to know so much about Marvel and about the Marvel characters to actually understand what's going on. And as I said, there's only 4 episodes, so it's about like 4 hours, maybe a little bit less than 4 hours. Maybe it's about 2 hours actually of content. But my son and I, when we were watching it, we were kind of joking that it's like a test of Marvel knowledge, and I think I did a little bit better than he did, but not by much because there's characters from all throughout Marvel. You know, there's Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel and Kate Bishop and Hawkeye and Baron Zemo or Vinmo or whatever his name is. Um, yeah, and then you have like so basically it stems out of two things. One is a what if episode where basically what if the Marvel universe had zombies, and so it stems out from that, and it also stems from a comic series from 2004 called Marvel Zombies, which is basically where there was a different universe with zombies and they invaded our universe. And in this one, I don't really remember how they became zombies, but yeah, so you have superheroes with zombies, and then you have this sort of epic confrontation between uh, Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff, who is a zombie, and she's also called the Queen of the Dead, and a group of people who are strangely led by Miss Marvel. I forgot what her last name is, but Kamala. um, yeah, and the I don't want to spoil the the ending of that, but yeah, the main prop the animation is fine, and I think that animation is getting to a point where there are like legitimate scenes where you don't know if it's like not animation, if it's real, or if it's I mean it's all animated, but if you didn't know, like, especially maybe not the characters, because obviously they're zombies and they're superheroes, but there are some scenes of trees or the sky where you're like, wow, that's really good. So the animation is good, but there's just so many characters that it's hard to keep track of everything. And then one of the main guys was somebody from Ant Man. He was like the agent who was chasing Ant Man, and I mean they all do a good job acting. It's just that there's so much stuff. It's like I don't know if you had this experience, but It's like when you first start to get the idea of cooking and you don't understand anything, so you're like, oh, I'm gonna put some spices in. I'm gonna put paprika, and I'm gonna put cinnamon, and I'm gonna put I don't know, coriander and cumin and curry, and it's all gonna work together because it's everything I like together, and it doesn't actually work together. So I don't know if you need to see it or not. Generally, it was positively reviewed by uh, critics. I think that Marvel might be kind of dying as as a intellectual property because they don't make as much money in the cinema as they used to, and now, at least in terms of movies, we had two brilliant movies this year: Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts. Um, so they had really great movies, but nobody actually went to see them, and there's debates about why that is. One is like maybe just people have fatigue, and the other thing is like people know that it will be on Disney Plus anyway. So why go watch a movie in a movie theater? Maybe movie theaters are dying. I don't know. Maybe Marvel is dying and movie theaters are dying at the same time. No idea. No idea. But if you're a super hardcore, die-hard fan of Marvel, then you probably already watched this. But if you're a casual fan of Marvel, I think that you can skip this. So for that reason, I would give this a 6 out of 10. So what did you think, though? Leave your comments in the comment section where they belong. Thanks. Bye-bye.